Right now, there's a smartphone moment happening that almost nobody's talking about, yet it might reshape how we think of flagship phones forever. The next big thing from Samsung isn't just about slightly faster chips or marginal camera tweaks, it's about switching tactics in a way that could leave its rivals rethinking their whole strategy. Before you even consider upgrading your next phone, stick around because what we're about to dive into might change your upgrade calculus entirely. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you enjoy this video, smash that like button, drop a comment, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech deep dives every week. So let's kick things off with a part of this story that feels like it came from a sci-fi script. Samsung opting to go dual chip again. At this time, it's not just a fallback strategy, it's a full-blown power move. We know the baseline. Depending on the region, some Galaxy S series phones have used either Snapdragon or Exynos chips. But here's the twist. The next lineup is reportedly doing more than just splitting its re-engineering its own silicon and pushing the envelope. Around 30% of the units might reportedly use Samsung's in-house Exynos chip, which already begs the question, what is Samsung so confident about that it's letting its home silicon back in the spotlight? And yes, mass production has begun, and that's only the beginning. Because the flagship, the Ultra model, that's where the story flips from okay upgrade to a holy wow upgrade. We're talking a display that claims 35% more brightness, 40% more power efficiency, and runs 60% cooler, numbers you almost never see in a teaser. So if you thought your current phone was enough, wait until you see what Samsung is positioning this model to do, but it gets deeper. The chip behind that performance. Reports say the new Exynos 2600 is delivering over 6 times the neural processing power of Apple's A19 Pro. Let that sink in. And guess what? Compared to Qualcomm's latest top chip, Exynos allegedly still holds a 30% lead in AI performance and near 29% stronger graphics. If true, this could mark a turning point where Samsung's in-house silicon isn't just catching up its leap. FROGGING. And the how behind that leap. That's where the plot gets juicy. Because Samsung isn't just tweaking cores and clocks, they're introducing a suite of new AI features deeply embedded into what they're calling Galaxy AI, real-time meeting translation, smart clipboards that understand context, an on-device social composer that builds content for you, and a touch assistant that reorganizes what you're looking at on screen. This isn't nice to have, this is future phone stuff showing up now. At this point, you might wonder, are there any catches? Because when things sound this good, you always have to ask, what's the trade-off? And yes, we have leaks pointing at underclocking of the Exynos chip, causing lower benchmark numbers than earlier prototypes, and potential delays in rollout. For instance, Geekbench numbers cited show 3,047 single-core and 10,025 multi-core scores, noticeably lower than before. If Samsung does sacrifice clock speed for efficiency or thermals, that decision could shift the story. But here's the thing, maybe that's exactly the kind of smart compromise that delivers real-world gains. Not just headline specs. Let's stay with the camera for a moment. Because Samsung is clearly playing for the camera crown. After years of supply chain issues with key suppliers, the Ultra model apparently taps in a new partner for the folded zoom periscope lens, the same hardware that gives those jaw-dropping long-distance zoom shots. Translation: this isn't just another camera upgrade, it's an infrastructure reset to ensure consistency, reliability, and premium feel. And since the best phone cameras aren't about marketing, they're about performance in messy real-world conditions, this move could pay off big. Alright, so now you're probably asking, when exactly can I buy this beast? That's the chapter where things get a little slippery. Rumors suggest a delay in the launch, potentially pushing from early 2026 into March. If you're holding off upgrading, that timeline matters. Every day a flagship is postponed, competitor phones suddenly feel more appealing. But the good news, if you're a patient buyer, this delay might mean more polish, fewer issues, stronger value. Now let's zoom out for a second. What we're seeing here isn't just a phone launch, it's a strategic pivot. Samsung isn't just trying to maintain flagship status, they're trying to rewrite their role in the ecosystem. Chip designer plus device maker plus AI platform. If they pull it off, the ripple effect could hit how OEMs build phones, how users upgrade, and even how we define what a flagship really is in 2026. So to wrap things up, if you're in the market for a next-gen phone, trust me, this is one you'll want to keep on your radar. Not because of hype, but because of architecture, chip, display, AI, camera, timeline, all of it adding up. And yes, there are risks, delays, underclocking, market splits, but for the first time in a while, there's serious reason to believe a Samsung flagship might not just follow the competition, it might lead it. Thanks so much for sticking with me through this deep dive. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you don't miss future breakdowns, and let me know in the comments if you upgrade, which feature excites you most. Let's chat! See you in the next one. Peace out.